Hello and welcome! Today we'll be learning all about version control, and we'll be using the version control tool, Git, to help us manage different versions of our project. Now, before we dive into some of the nitty-gritty details, let me tell you a story, because who doesn't love story time? Back in the day, my brother and his best friend would play games all the time, but one of their favorite board games was a popular World War II strategy board game. The board game shows a map of the world, and you put pieces on the board and move them around. I didn't really care for the game all that much because it would take so long to play. Sometimes they'd be playing a single game for a day or more. Now, because there's a big board with lots of pieces that move around, if they had to pause the game, they would snap a picture with their phone. They'd use these pictures as save points in case anything happened to the board or the pieces, like someone bumping the table or the dog coming along and knocking the pieces everywhere. If there were a problem, they could use a picture to recreate the exact setup and jump back to that point in the game. So each of these pictures is a save point. The pictures record the time, who took the picture, and the state and location of the pieces. This idea of a save point is exactly what version control does. You don't seem all that impressed. Well, let me tell you that it's incredibly powerful, and I love having it. Because when you use version control, you create save points that save your project. This lets you have the freedom to change absolutely anything about your project and be confident that nothing will be lost. Total security and total freedom. Who wouldn't want that? And you get all of that with a version control system. Sounds pretty awesome, right? So hi, I'm Richard, and I've been using version control for years, and Git has saved me from countless sticky situations. For example, one time I'd realized I'd deleted an important image, but I was able to recover it because the project was being tracked with version control. It's an incredibly helpful tool, and you'll grow to depend on it as much as I do. You ready to get started? Awesome, let's get going.